This is Anime Rush 357. This is just my One Piece manga review, no, theory slash discussion for 853. I believe that Sanji is not going to make Reji die, and I believe that Luffy is going to meet up with Sanji somehow, and then Luffy is going to find out what happens, and we know Luffy already. Reji has already saved Luffy's life, so Luffy is not going to let her die. So I think Reji is going to join the Straw Hats pirates with Sanji, and I also believe that Chopper always said Chopper's going to play a major role in this arc, and I believe that they're going to use the Mirror Road to, how can I say, hide away, or they can use the Mirror Road to get away. Cause remember that the Mirror Road leads to every single mirrors on Whole Island. So basically, from once they find everyone, they could just leave the castle and leave the island without finding anyone, and just get the copy. Cause I think Brook has already got the copy of the poneglyph, so they could just leave the island without finding anyone. That's why I think Oda been pushing this Mirror Road. That's just one theory, and I believe that we get to find out in last week's chapter that Sanji's mom took a pill to make them, how could I say, make them more human, because Judge was taking away their feelings. So I believe that Oda did that a bit on the Romeo and Juliet, because in the when we first find out about the German 66, we find out that Sora was the enemy of Germa, and then we find out that Sanji's mom name is Sora, or something similar to that. So I believe that that's the reason why Judge hates Sanji, because I believe that Sanji's mom was a scientist with Judge, because no normal human would have that drugs, and Judge wouldn't make that drug to make them human, because he wants to make them like monsters, monsters, like warriors with no feelings. So I believe that she was with Judge, she ran away with Judge. So and I also believe that there's something off with Jinbei. There's something off with him. We don't know what Big Mom has took from Jinbei, so we don't know. And I don't think Jinbei has got 100 years spare in his life, so I don't know what Big Mom has took from Jinbei, but he seemed a bit off. And I believe that it's either Nami or Reiji is going to fight Puddin. Someone's definitely going to fight Puddin. And I'm here, someone's definitely going to fight Puddin. But I 100% believe that Luffy is not going to let Reiji die. And I believe that Judge is going to, one of the Vinsmoke family is going to die. I think Judge might die, and Ninji might take over. Because I know Big Mama's plan is going to fail, because as soon as Big Mama open up that, cause I think what's going to start off the whole Island is Big Mama open up her treasure chest to start off the wedding, because I think that's how it's going to start off. But if Sanji don't go to the wedding, is all the sweet command is going to be after him, and plus Sanji is not going to make Reiji die. Probably, I don't even think Sanji's going to make his family die, because we see Sanji and Luffy, they're kind-hearted people. So Sanji, no matter how evil they are, they're not going to. The same thing with Nico Robin and Alabasta. Nico Robin was evil, but Luffy actually saved her. So I think that's going to be the same type of thing. And remember, same thing with Nico Alabasta, Vivi. What they did for Vivi, and Vivi is just a friend. Or what it was, they're supposed to just take Vivi back to her Alabasta, he wasn't supposed to fight no one or nothing like that. But Luffy's that type of guy. He don't like see people getting hurt. So I believe that Luffy is going to meet up with Sanji by next chapter. And I believe that the mirror role is going to have a major part to play. And I can't forget about Caesar. Because I think they going to have to... It's either they're going to have to make a deal to leave Caesar. But I don't think they're going to leave Caesar because they need Caesar with a part of Kaido as well. I think it's either they got to make a deal with Big Mama that they leave Caesar with Big Mama so they can leave, because if they do take Caesar back, Kaido could just kidnap Caesar again, and yeah, Kaido could kidnap Caesar again. But I believe that Caesar is going to change by the end of this arc, because being around the Straw Hats change you. Look at Rono Zoro. He wasn't technical evil, but he wasn't technically good. From Luffy, remember, same thing with Alabasta. Luffy told him to save Smoker. From then, Zoro's been kind of saving people. Cause I remember in what was the arc that they all got? I can't remember the arc when the Celestial Dragon shoots someone and Zoro was going to kill the Celestial Dragon, and Zoro took the guy to the hospital. Talking about that arc, so I believe that, and I do believe that we're going to get a flashback from Judge Past, because I do believe that someone is going to die in this arc. If not, I believe that Judge is going to die and he's going to say sorry to Sanji. I believe somehow Judge might die in Sanji's hands and say sorry for everything that he done. Because Judge is not that evil. Because if Judge was evil, Judge would have killed Sanji off a very long time ago. We seen in the chapter, I can't remember what chapter it was. Judge said he couldn't bring his hand of around killing one of his son. So if someone does it, he wouldn't mind. And I believe that Sanji, since Sanji found out all of this, Sanji is going to go all out and fight everyone, because we know Sanji was getting held back because of Zeph. Well, Zeph could handle himself. So now we find out that Sanji, though the handcuff is fake, so Sanji could do what he wants. He don't have to hold back, because if Sanji knew the handcuff was fake, he would have probably beat up his brother when he find out. So now I think probably they might not tell no one, but Sanji and Luffy definitely is going to save Reji. And I do believe that Reji will join the Straw Hats. Jimmy's already joined. I believe one of the Mink is going to join. I believe that Peckham is going to join the Straw Hats. And I can't forget about Capone. I think Capone might die as well, because Capone's playing with fire right now. Because Capone don't really... we see that most of Capone's soldiers don't really have hockey bullets. Cause I remember when on Zoe, when Caesar was flying away when he was in his gas form, when Capone said shoot him down with hockey bullets, and then Capone said, I'm joking, I ain't got no ornament bullets. So with Capone, I believe that Jinbei has already saved Jinbei Pirates has already saved Capone, Peckham, and I think Peckham is resting somewhere. It's either in a hospital or somewhere. And I think that the sweet commander that Mad Monk defeated is going to come back, because I think he's in the hospital, so I think he's going to come back, because if not, Big Mama probably killed him, but I think he might come back. And I do believe that it's either Reiji or Nami is going to fight Puddin. I think both of them still got a bit of Reiji, that's her brother. Nami is what all that thing that Reiji put her through. I think a major fight is going to go down, and we get to see Brooks' new power. We get to see most people's new power, but we don't see nothing with Nami or nothing with Chopper majorly. So I think before this chapter end, we're gonna see some power boosts with Nami and Chopper and Sanji, because we've seen Usopp, Frankie kinda but not really. Zoro is Alderman Hockey. We never is how Zoro caught like the whole a whole city in half. So we're gonna see a power up by these other lot. And I also believe that Lola is not going to be a part of this whole K Island, because I don't think she even knows that the wedding is going on. Because if she do come back, Big Mama is going to kill her, and I do believe that Lola knows that Big Mama secretly wants to kill her, because she knows her mother probably more than anyone. So that's my theory / discussion. Like, subscribe, and tell me what you think.